Right. So is she someone that's your type?
Not really. Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly for me.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Let's get your name and age.
Hi, my name's Hodger. I'm 25 years old.
Okay. Hodger, what do you do?
I'm a nail technician.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I know that we're honest on this show, but I do feel like there's a little bit of grace, or maybe just like some way where you can say things without being maybe incredibly specific about physical features. I mean, if you're comfortable with that, then that's definitely okay, but I just wouldn't prefer that in a man myself. I always feel like in a society where maybe like things are normal, like this show, like saying things about somebody's physical feature, I think other people might feel comfortable. If you prioritize kindness, then that's still always going to come first, and that's a first for me. So, but you are super handsome. I love your fit. I love the neutrals. I literally stayed up until that.
I get it. He wasn't nice. I get it. Here's the thing. Why is it that when men say something, they need to be delicate, they need to be tactful, they need to lie? Yet the woman I pointed to, right, the light-skinned woman, she literally said 6'2" man wasn't tall enough for her. It is fine for women to degrade men, right? Bash them on their shortness, bash them on their looks, bash them on their, D size. Really body shame men. It is okay. Because on this app, you literally see women saying, oh my God, there's so many good-looking women out there, but there's no good-looking men out there. It is okay to put down men. Yet when men are honest with women, because let's be honest, she wasn't good-looking. She wasn't good-looking. And I'm not saying that I'm anything special. But this is the thing, even in my comment sections, I get women saying that I'm not good looking. I take it because that's how it is. It is fine, and that's from women saying that shit. It is fine for women to degrade, to insult, to body shame men. Yet when men do it, we say, oh, you know what, you need to be nicer and all that stuff, And this is I guarantee you, a woman that looks that good, the other one who's talking, she doesn't prioritize kindness. No, I guarantee you, because if she did, she would already have a man. Because there's plenty of kind men. But the thing is that there might not be enough kind men that are good-looking, tall, well-off, men with a whole package. So really, no, you don't really prioritize kindness. You want that with it, but that's not your priority. Just because in this situation she said that. But this is the thing where, let me show you, women consistently talk about men's height like it's no big deal.
Because I have heels on, maybe I feel a little taller, but yeah.
Okay.
It's also the height for me.
The height.
I'm 6 feet
It's
tall.
because I have, you're, well, yeah.
Right. So how tall are you? He said he's 6 feet.
5'1".
It is fine to belittle a 6-foot man when you're 5'1". But it's ignored. It's glanced over. It's not really a concern. It's not really talked about. How women clearly, every day, nonchalantly, just easily insult men. But yet when men are truthful, I don't think he clearly, I'm not saying that he necessarily insulted her, right? But he was being truthful. That's definitely true. It is an issue when men they weren't kind with their words. They didn't tiptoe with their words. That's why it's the hypocrisy for me. It really is. It's like, I'm tired of it that women can only see things one way. And they say they can handle the truth. They say they can handle the truth, but you can't. This is why men lie to you. This is why men lie to you, because you can't handle the truth. If you could, you would respect that. That's his opinion. Because the woman that had the wrinkles, she rejected him. She said that he wasn't her type. So when he rejected her, okay, so what? You both didn't like each other. Whatever reason they have is whatever reason they have. It's like, I swear, it's always one way with women. It is okay for women to do, feel, say, think any way towards men. Any way. They can be abusive towards men. They can ridicule men. They can body shame men. They can reject men. They can do whatever they want. No woman will call them out. And men will be whatever. Men will ignore it. Yet when men are truthful to women, when men do exactly the same thing women do, that is when they're called out. That is when they're called out. It's like, it is ridiculous. It really is. I get it. The world has double standards. But you know what? I like to point out the hypocrisy.
So she's beautiful.
Popping her balloon.
So she's beautiful, but I say physical attraction is not the most out of the lineup. So.
Okay. Thank you. All right. We have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
In your last relationship, what did it teach you? from that experience? What did it teach you?
Okay. What did your last relationship teach you?
To be considerate of other feelings. Yeah. I feel like a lot of times people are very self-centered, and I could admit that I probably was going through that, but I think about others people's feelings. Yeah.
Okay. Over here.
I think it's to communicate.
I have 2 points I want to make, I guess generally, about the 2 women, okay? The first woman. Women are liars. Women needlessly, I would say maliciously, lie to other women. To say that the first woman was gorgeous is absolutely insane. This is a thing where I get it. I get it. Women want to promote other women. Cool, I get it. Support other women, not tear down other women, and push them up. I get it. I get the feeling behind it. But I honestly believe that is malicious, because here's the thing. You're not honest. You're not honest. You're lying, and you're not letting people accept reality. Because here's the thing, you could call that woman, the first woman in the white, gorgeous, beautiful, a 10 and all that shit, great. But then when she has that mentality, okay, that ego, going out into real world, then finding her actual dating experience where most men, all men, will not be attracted to her, guess what? You hurt her even more, because then she thinks, oh my God, I thought all these women said I'm attractive, I'm a 10. Why am I going out to this real world and going after these men that I think I deserve, I think I qualify for, yet all these men don't want me? I thought I was a 10, so I went after other 10s, yet these men don't want me. It will hit harder. When, you know what makes them be more realistic? You're not a 10. You are a 5, a 4. So be realistic. You're a great person. You're average to maybe below average. So how about go for men that may fit your level more, so it'd be not crazy. That's the thing where I think that women, they set up other women by how they're going about it. Because you call a woman gorgeous, you're not dating her. You're not dating her. So honestly, her being gorgeous in your eyes does not really add to her real life experience. So I just think that's malicious by women. Now the second woman, saying that I care about other people's feelings, when if you watch, I guess you continue to watch it, she popped her balloon of that guy because her reasoning, that's just what she said, her reasoning is because he lives in Oklahoma. Okay, you popped the balloon of a man because she said, oh, you're attractive, you're da-da-da-da-da. But I cornfields, all the, it's like I popped my balloon because of where you live. Did you care about his feelings? You rejected a man because of where he lives. It's like he can change that. It's like, seriously, women go for things that are so ridiculous. It's either things that can be changed, not that hard to change, or things that you cannot change at all, your height. It don't make sense. If the only reason why you didn't want this man is because he lived in Oklahoma, he can move. If you really wanted him, he can move. This is why women is like, seriously, they never listen to what they say. They never care about the consequences of what they say. I honestly believe women don't care about the feelings of others, especially if it's the feelings of men. Now, I'll give them credit. They probably do care about the feelings of women. But if it's the feelings of men, they don't care.
Sade, and I'm 24.
And Sade, what do you do?
And I'm an esthetician.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
He mentioned someone who has humor. I don't think I'm very funny. But something nice. I like the crossing. First impression, a good style.
Oh, thank you. So she's someone that's your type?
Not really. Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly for me. Brother,
okay, let's show.
I know that we're honest on this show, but I do feel like there's a little bit of grace, or maybe just like some way where you can say things without being maybe incredibly specific about physical features.
How can you tell a person that something's wrong with their face? Nice.
I want to say this. I'm not making this video to bash on her looks. You know, it is what it is. But what I do want to say is that I think this whole situation is, I view it as, this is what's the danger of women inflating other women's egos. This is the thing where you see it more and more nowadays. You can see obese women being called a 10, a queen. He doesn't deserve you, go girl. All these things that women that are average to below average, other women think that it is a good thing to call, oh, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, she's a 10, she's amazing. He doesn't, men don't know what they're talking about. It's like, this is a problem when you are inflating women's egos. you're not the one who's gonna date them. So you saying, oh, she's gorgeous, she's all these things, does what? Because then in the real world, when you're not around to inflate her ego, other men will, well, she will be brought down into reality. How people will treat her in the dating market. That's the thing. Where it's like I feel bad. I keep on thinking about what could he have said, but to be honest, I don't know. Like he's saying like I'm not attracted, but then she asked him why you're not attracted. He gave a reason. This is the thing where she should have never been on the show to begin with. I can tell you this, right? I would never get on one of these dates. It's like really, I can't understand anybody. If you are not proven to be top tier good looking, it's idiotic to go on these dating shows. I think it's like you're looking to hurt your ego. You're looking to hurt your ego. It's ridiculous. I really think it's ridiculous that people would get on this dating show, especially the average to below average women or even men. I think it's stupid. I really do, because honestly, just like dating apps, they purely will go on about you with just looks. That's it. They don't need to get to know you. They don't. No, it's just looks. So I think it's idiotic a lot of times. But again, this, in my personal opinion, is a clear example of the dangers, unknown dangers that women are doing. Inflating other women's egos when you're not the one who's going to date her. So really, your opinion, yes, it validates her emotions and makes her delusional, but it doesn't help her. It really doesn't. I get why women do it, but it really doesn't help women, because at the end of the day, when a woman says another woman is beautiful, but that woman, all the men she tries to get with, doesn't want her, is she beautiful? And again, with women that have overinflated egos, they think, oh, example, oh, I'm an actual 5, but you know, all these women saying I'm beautiful, I must be a 10, so I'm gonna go after 10s. And then you know what? It's either 10s or men that are 10s that are rejecting me, or men that are 10s that just want to have sex with me. That's the thing where women don't realize the dangers they're doing to other women. When I'm getting married to a 5'10", 7 tan, regular guy, because I lowered my standards, but a 6'2", 10 out of 10, smart, gym obsessed hockey player with brown, fluffy hair, nice teeth walks in, without hesitation, I would run into that man's arms and leave. It is insane to think a 7 out of 10 man is a regular guy. Regular, average is 5. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 10. This is the thing where women think that they have lowered the standards for the 7s. 7s? You've lowered your standards for a 7. You know, that's pretty much the example. That is the thought process of women's lowering of standards. They think that they lowered their standards for the men, especially when, in all honesty, these men are not necessarily average. They're not average men. 5'10", the average height of men is 5'8". I don't know. Maybe that's 7 out of 10 is probably looks. That's not an average number. That's not an average number. It's like, and here's the thing: getting married, while unlike the other one, getting used. I swear to God, it's just, you know, people think, well, why did the whole gender wars happen? It's mindset like this. It's like, it's great. Women can trash men all day. And we came to a point where men are tired of it. Men are tired of the trash. For decades, I guess. You hear social media, you hear media, entertainment, constant just trashing of men, right? Constant just one-sided point of views. Only recent years now you're hearing men's side, and now there's a gender war. But before it was just a one-sided beat, right? This is the thing, right? Look at all the things she said. All superficial. Maybe besides the smart, right? Gym obsessed, hockey player, fluffy hair, nice teeth. Insanely super. It's only looks. That's it. She would leave her man for someone just based on looks, not because he treated her better, not because he's more morally sound. It's just he's better looking. And then you say men are superficial, and then you say men are superficial. It's insane. It's insane. It really is. And then you say women don't care about height. Women don't care about height. Women don't care about looks. Really? You know? I honestly believe that I think women are more superficial than men. They just have this notion of settling, because I believe that women are more superficial than men. It's just that they cannot get these men that fit their superficial attraction levels to commit to them. So they settle for average men. I believe that's it. this is just, it's disappointing that a woman would say this, because we build a narrative. Women aren't like men, right? Women aren't toxic and superficial and cheaters and all this shit. Women are no better. They're no better. This is the thing. Those men have never left. Those men have never left. It's just that the men you want. This is the thing where, here's the thing. She said, can we bring back boys taking girls on dates and opening car doors for them and bringing flowers for no reasons? Or you should say, can we bring back the boys I want? The boys I want. It's like women like this, and she's good looking. So most likely she's going for a certain type of men. She's not going for average men. And this is the thing where I think a lot of women all have a out of reality mindset, where they don't understand the men that you want. He doesn't need to do this. He doesn't need to do this. He can still get women. That's the thing. And here's the thing, not just need. He never even did it, and he still gets women. It's like, what's the point of being a gentleman when women still want you? What's the point? It's like women think that all this effort it's easy, right? It's so easy. There's no effort to this, right? There's no effort to this. Yeah, women would never do this, right? Women would never do this. Make that make sense, right? Make it make sense, because women don't understand how much effort shit like this takes. They don't. So why would the top tier men that women like this would want, men that most women want actually, why would he go the extra mile when he doesn't need to? Make it make sense, right? Why? Please tell me why. Because he's getting what he wants. Women want him. The type of man these women want, it's not an average man. They may think it is. They may think he is. He's not. Not average in looks, not average in height, not average in talking skills like charm, not average in wealth. Men like that don't need to go the extra mile, because women will want him regardless of what he does. So wake up.